What's up, guys? We're here with another deck profile. So why don't you tell us who you are, what you played, and what you did?
My name is Evan Stilley. You guys have seen me on the channel before. I went X1-2 at the Lubbock Regional this past weekend and finished top 16. And I played Swordsoul.
Wait, so hold on, let me get this straight. You got a top with Swordsoul before this guy over here got a top with Swordsoul.
Yeah, it happened, man. How many? Yeah. I think I played. What did I play this for? Like 2 weeks
Something
before
like
the tournament, before the regional.
You don't need a brain for it, bro.
I hadn't played it for like a year and a half since then, I think, something like that. Yeah. I don't know. It just felt good. Nobody expected it.
All right, what'd you play against?
I played against a Kashtira, a Dragon Link, and 6 tier elements.
Sounds like a tier 1 meta to me.
Yeah, it was a headache.
How did the deck feel going into tier? I know a lot of people jumped off the ship just because tier for X reason.
No, it was crazy because you can just end with boards that manipulate their board, and like the rank 10 Sinister is crazy against tier, and then you can make Draco Berserker, which is really good. And the deck just kind of doesn't stop. It doesn't really lose to Bystials. It doesn't lose to the shuffles with the Ishizus and stuff. It was crazy. I like just continued to play through tier boards like all day.
For sure. All right, let's see the deck profile.
Yeah, sure. So for the Sword Souls, we played 3 Moes Ultras. I know. It's just
Hey, reprint sets. Reprint sets.
Yeah, it's fine. I literally picked this up like 2 weeks before the event, and it's all jank. You'll see. 3 Long Dongs. It's just standard Sword Soul ratios, 2 ties, and then I main decked 3 Incredible Ecclesia. Going second, this card's crazy. Going first, if you literally draw nothing but it still gets your engine going. Card's really good. And you can summon it back off of Baxia on your next turn, which is broken if your stuff gets removed. And then that is it for the Sword Soul stuff. Monsters, just your normal
Sweet.
normal lineup. You could maybe opt to play 2 of these, but 3 was cool. For the Tenyis, 1 rare Ashina and 2 Ultras.
I thought you were about to say just one Ashina. This man's crazy.
Yeah, we played 3. This thing got hit by Bystials like all day, so I never resolved the summon off of it, practically ever, but it was fine. I didn't really need it most of the times. 2 Vishuda, just space. I cut the Vishudas and Adharas down to 2. I think 3 is too many, and they kind of become bricks, especially when you are playing the sauce, the Bystial package, because you kind of have to, or else you lose to tier. So 3 Mag, 3 Druis, and 2 Saranir. This card sucks. It's terrible, but it banishes a tier from grave, so that's all that matters. Magnamut goes crazy because it searches the sauce. Destrudo.
Yes, sir.
So if you're going second, you Magnamut something out of their grave, and then you search Destrudo during your end phase, and then you summon Destrudo and make Yazi and pop something on their board and just just absolutely go off. These were insane. The only thing I would change is drop this to 1, because this card is literally useless if you see 2 of them, and it literally provides nothing.
Card is so bad, but good at the same time.
Yeah, it's terrible if you see multiples and you're not playing against tier, but if you're playing against tier and you just see it, it's fine. But yeah, this was awesome, frankly. These won me a lot of tier matchups, just these all alone. And so that's it for the Bystial package. So hand traps, I played a common Ash and 2 Ultras.
Played the common forehead Ash and then 2 feet Ultras.
Yeah, I don't know, man. Again, I put this together last minute. I had kind of like stepped away from the game because this format sucks. So I kind of pieced this all together at the last minute.
Jordan second place?
3 common Veilers. Again, last minute. And 3 Imperms.
Hey, sir, that's mine.
2 Supers and Jordan's Imperm. These are supposed to be droplets, but I do not have droplets. But they were fine because like these and the Veilers stopped the tier boards very frequently. because a lot of times you just hit Kikalis and they kind of like stop. And for the most part, if they don't have absolute gas. That's it for hand traps. And then for spells, 3 emergence and 2 desires. I didn't play Vessels, I didn't play Heavenlies, because I just think they're bad. There's no point to play them if you're playing the Bestial package, you don't have room. And then 1 blackout. This card sucks.
Yeah, it
This card sucks.
Kind of says whenever.
Cards are crazy when it's milled because then you just summon entire.
Well, yeah, if it's milled off of the Shizu stuff, it's really good because you can just make a token for free. But I literally didn't search this probably more than 1 time all day.
Yeah, it kind of sucks whenever that you destroy their two monsters or whatever, and their 2 monsters are Kaleido Hat and Root Carlos that just come back. They're like, okay.
Like going first against tier, I never search this. I always search Long Dong or whatever missing piece I needed. And that's it for the main deck. It's 42, kind of weird, but it worked. And then extra deck, 3 monks. One of these was supposed to be a Lina, but I just forgot to put it in. Yeah, I don't know. I just forgot. And 1 shaman. I made this a couple times when my entire, like, I had to play through a tier board and I could not do anything else, and was just able to make this and then, you know, do the normal shaman monk play. Sword Souls, 2 Chickshao, standard. 1 of these, standard. 1 of these, standard. This card is crazy against tier because you get a free banish, you get 2 free banishes, and going into time, this card literally wins. That's
Burn
about
your
it.
opponent for 36.
Yeah, you hit for 36 going into time. The 2 Baxias, Ultras, the sauce. This card's crazy. Spins back to your boards like no tomorrow. Yazi, the 1 time I made this, I played into a Dweller, stupidly, and it didn't resolve.
Ah.
That was the 1 match that I lost, because I was not paying attention. Because I got Dweller, did the whole Destrudo Magnamut combo, bopped his Dweller, and it was like, Yazi effect, you said you're under Dweller. I was like, you are correct, sir, my bad. 1 of this guy, crazy against tier. And I play, what else did I play? Dragon Link, this card bodied Dragon Link too. 1 of this, I made this 1 time. It's kind of not worth it. You can probably play Chao Fang or something else, but Chao Fang's kind of ass right now too. So 1 of those, I think I made it 1 time. This card, I only made this in the grind game when I had advantage. Otherwise, I opted for 1 of these 2, typically.
Makes sense. Those just allow you to get rid of stuff on the board.
Yeah,
Whereas
these are
that's
just
just kind of a negate.
Kind of superior. Like I would only make this if I was severely ahead and could afford to just make a Baron. Otherwise, I was always making this guy or Chang'e to clear boards or Baxia into like Draco Berserker to swing for a ton. Yeah, Baron's cool. It's cool to have as an option, but again, I know I keep saying against tier, but that's literally all I played, and this card is kind of crap against tier.
Yeah. You get their Share Infect in hand, they're like, okay,
Yeah,
fusion.
it's just pointless. Everything you negate triggers. And then finally, Wallow. I had no idea what this card was until last week.
Card's crazy.
No clue what this card was until last week, and I put it in, and I made it basically every game that I played against tier. This card's so good. Holy crap. I think I set a triple tactics with this and then used it on
And
my
then
turn.
activated. And
yeah, that is so good. Holy crap. Good lord. I was not expecting this card to be as good as it was. It was really good. That's it for the extra deck. And then side deck. My side deck kind of sucks. I'm not going to lie. I don't have any really blowout cards or anything crazy in here. But I have Spice. Not Spice. Standard. Not Spice. Standard. Standard. Garbage. I forgot these were in there, and Yeah, it was too late. I was writing my deck list with like 10 minutes left, so I had to leave them in there. Cosmics, decent. Good against tier in some instances, but I barely sided those in, to be frank. And then the sauce. 3 Book of Eclipses. I sided this in going second damn near every round and resolved it every round. Every game that I went second, I saw it, and then this card went crazy. Because you just Book of Eclipse a tier board, they can't Sulic, they can't, crime, right? Because
they
crime,
can't
you have to, they can't do anything because they don't control a tier.
They also
monster.
don't get to summon back their Rukalos because
Yep.
it wasn't fusion summon.
Yes.
Or it forgets that it was fusion summon. So yeah.
This card was insane. It's going to be really good next format too. So, yeah.
How many did you play any Kashtira players?
I played 1. Round 1, I played against Kashtira, and I got him game 1, and then he got me game 2 because of Shifter, and he just built a nutty board. I think he ended with the Diabolos Shangri-Era combo, and I had 2 zones locked, and then ended up having 4 zones locked, and I didn't see this. Well, no, that was game 1, and then game 1, he did that. I lost, and then I won game 2, and then I sided these in game 3, and he did the whole thing with the Diabolos and stuff, and I flipped his board, and then just blew him out. I made Baxi and shuffled his stuff, and then Chang Yang and swung for game with a Monk Chang Yang Chick Shao, and I forget what else I made. Draco Berserker. But yeah, this card is crazy. It's gonna be really good next format too.
For sure, for sure.
But yep, that's it.
All right. Any shout outs or anything like that?
Shout out to Bert for sucking with Swordsoul.
Watch your mouth.
Shout out to the people that helped me put this together last minute, because I was missing a lot of stuff that I needed
Hey,
to
bro,
play.
that's my Ecclesia still, right?
It is your Ecclesia
Alright.
still. Yeah. Just shout out to the homies, frankly. I would not have been able to play this without all of them. And top.
Yes, sir. Got that top.
Next time I'll let you use my hybrid stuff.
Nah, I'm good, dog. I ain't ever playing this again. Just going back in the trash.
Oh, God. All right. Thanks for the deck profile.
Yeah.